Hello, let me explain myself. I just finished filming this video of reading the book that I wrote when I was 9 with you guys. But now, my phone almost completely out of storage and almost dead, okay? So that's why I'm filming here on my school Chromebook. So in this book, it's just a bunch of random stuff, but also I did all of my planning in this book. As you met, you kind of have to watch the other video to understand this video if you haven't watched the other one. For this project, originally I wanted to rewrite the whole entire story in one little book and just finish it all up. But I mean, how are you going to do that in a couple of months? The way that my class is set up is that each quarter you have a personal project. You call that your portfolio that you're working on, your portfolio project. And like I said, it's each quarter, which is only a couple months or a few months. And so I was not about to write a whole book in that time. So I decided to do mini graphic novels instead. But turns out even that is taking a lot of time. So in these mini graphic novels, I wanted to show like the character dynamics, who they are, how they interact with each other, and a little bit of their background. For this first edition, the story is about Gorga and her friend Margaret. Margaret in this edition, this version, is the replacement or redesign of the mascot character. I don't know if you even remember that character in the other book because it was not significant at all. Anyways, Margaret and Gorga, okay? They're going to hang out, but while Gorga was coming into Margaret's house, the dog, Margaret's dog, escapes, and so they chase it back and have to bring it back inside. So that's just all that happens, the whole entire thing. But you'll learn more about the characters as that's going on. Before starting storyboarding, I redesigned all of the characters. So there's Gorga, May, that's supposed to be Macy, which is George, now Jorge's sister. And then here's Remy and Richie and Ricky, their siblings. And here's Lucia, which is Gorga's little sister. And then there's Margaret. So, I don't know if you remember, but Gorga also had an older brother, but I completely killed him off and he's not in this version at all, okay? And then I also did, before this, some more realistic drawings. It's Gorga, Macy or May, and Jorge, okay? So Gorga, she's just like a, just a girl. And also in the other book, I said that they were high school age, but now I'm making them middle schooler age because that matches their personalities way more, okay? And so this is Macy. She, at this time, this is also based in like 2014. So Macy, she's like a Claire's Hot Topics kind of girl. She plucks and razors off her eyebrows, but she does it too much, so that's why they're really thin. There's her outfit. And then Gorga, she hasn't really figured out anything makeup yet, so. And then there's Jorge. He's just also a middle schooler, uses too much hair gel and all that type of stuff. I also wrote down their family members and their parents' jobs and their ethnicities and all that stuff. And another thing is that this is based in like San Francisco. Yeah. And then another thing I did in preparation for this first story is the floor plan of Margaret's house. This is the second floor and this is the first floor, but they're like in the outskirts of San Francisco. But her parents are like doctors, so that's why they can afford this stuff. And here is a little bit of the storyboarding. If it's all flip, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Oh no, this is broken. This is like a page separator so that they don't smudge all over each other. And then this is for the second one that I was doing. But the first one ended up with 26 pages, which is quite a bit of pages. Oh, and then here's the empty storyboards for the next book that I haven't gotten to because it takes a lot of work. Here's some doodles of the character. But yes, it's been a lot of work, a lot of time. I've taken up, I think, about 2 quarters for this project so far, and I'm almost done with sketching the pages. Because, man, it took a lot of work to, like, you have to make sure that the boxes on the page are in a correct order so that it makes sense with the rules of reading comics. And then you also have to come up with the things for the characters to say that make sense, you know? Like in movies or in comic books, like you read something sometimes and it's like, that doesn't flow naturally as a conversation. Or like considering the characters, like this girl in 2014 would not say something like that. Like, it's just small things. Like instead of saying, oh, that's fire, you'd say, oh, that's epic. You know, it's just small things like that that you have to pay close attention to so that everything just makes sense for the time period, the characters, the location, just everything related to that. But anyways, I'm going to finish all the sketching for all the pages. I think I have 6 pages left to sketch. I have page 18, 23, 24, 25, and 26 to finish sketching. One more thing to say is that none of this is digital. It's all traditional physical work. Like here's pages 16 and 17. It's really small, but it's taking a lot. To make a novel like this, the process is, well for me at least, the storyboarding, the sketching, and then like rough sketches. Rough sketches. Like literally just putting the idea on the page, not actually giving them bodies or clothes or anything. Then cleaning up the sketches, and then coloring and inking, and then probably coloring a little bit more again because I wanted this to be mixed media with like alcohol markers, which I haven't used in years, like actual years, and like crayons, colored pencils, pens. I wanted this to reflect how I used so many different pens and pencils and everything in the original book. I wanted it to look kid-like. And the art styles I think are going to vary throughout, kind of like an anime where if something's like really shocking, the eyes change or something like that, and it's going to take a while. And all of that process that I just said is just for the drawing portion. I didn't include in that process the redesigning of the characters, remaking their personalities, giving them family members, and thinking of a narrative that would make sense for who they are. So yes, this has been a lot of work. I think it's really fun. I'm enjoying it so far. I hope when you guys read it, you enjoy it so far. And I hope that the process of me making it, even though I've already done most of it, like what you see here, is fun to watch, or at least interesting or inspiring. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think I was able to, I didn't really like 2D traditional drawing or sketching or anything for a long time. I'm mostly into like 3D arts and stop motion animation. But I mean, I can do this. And it's been great. And if you even have a small idea of wanting to do this, just give it a try, you know? Starting it can be as simple as making little chibi character designs like this. Like this didn't take me that long. Anyways, I'm gonna get to it. I'm hungry. Quick note, now that the video is over. Originally, this video was going to be capturing my entire project. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to do that, but unsurprisingly, I haven't finished it yet. So far, I've cleaned up a few of the pages, but I realized while recording me doing that, it's just not very interesting. So on my own, I'm going to clean up the pages, and once I get into the coloring and inking phase, that's when I'll start recording again. So for now, thank you for watching this video, and if you have any cool projects of your own that you're working on, please let me know, because I think seeing other people's projects motivates me to keep doing my own. So if you have anything interesting to say about that, or also what you think about mine, if anything could be helpful to keep me going, just let me know. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, notifications. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.